Yeah, but Tyler's a good guy. He can help you for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I trust in Tyler.
He used to be with PD.
Really?
Yeah, he was a good cop too.
Nah, I believe it. Definitely believe that, bro. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it was either you or Johnny Sims that had got me in, but I'm almost positive it was you. And they told me something about I did the whole macros training, and they said that they were gonna do something like kind of level me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I was the one who did your macros, but Tyler can
Yeah.
get your rank up taken care of.
Okay, cool. That's cool with me.
So go ahead, go up to floor 2 with him.
Floor two.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering who was
All right.
calling my name because I was just getting done opening up crates. I'm like, who the heck's calling my name?
Just trying to get you some credit, man. Cause I'm already in my white coat, so I'm just trying to help you get, up there.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, you can follow me up to floor 2, Josh. I'll take care of you real quick.
Yeah, I got you, bud.
Do you need me to come or you got it?
I mean, if you want to, you can, but I should be fine.
Alright, I'm gonna do more lobby.
So, how are you doing as of lately?
I'm doing pretty good, man. How about yourself?
Staying busy, enjoying my time, basically. Just another day.
Nah, I get it, man. Here's how it is.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my Discord in the chat. Go ahead and add me on there.
Yes, sir. I got you. It's that one that you put in the chat right now.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
I got you. Wait, hold on. Which training is this? If you want me asking.
So, have you done your macro training and everything, your initial orientation and all that?
Yeah, is the last dude that we just talked to? His name was Will Rad or something.
Yeah, that's his name. So this is going to be your promotion to your white scrubs.
Oh, okay. Um, okay, so yeah, the last one was Real Rad. So do I add you on Discord right now to this one, Tyler?
Yeah, so just add me on Discord, and then once you get me on there, I'm going to need a picture of your full XP bar and the last page of your work record book.
All right, I got you, bud. Let me add you on that right now. I was just double checking. My bad.
No worries. Always good to ask questions. Make sure. So you're good.
All right, buddy, got it sent.
All right, I got you. So just make sure that you send me a screenshot of your full XP bar and the last page of your work record book.
All right. Could you kind of walk me through that? Sorry, bud. I'm not really too familiar with this too much. Too much.
No, you're good. My fault. So if you look at your 3 lines in the top right hand corner of your screen, that is your main menu. You'll press on factions. You should see your faction profile with your rank. It'll tell you what your next ranking is and everything is, and then from there you'll see a XP bar. I'm hoping that XP bar is full because you'll need that to be full in order to get promoted. So you'll take a screenshot of that. Let me know when you get that, and then I'll tell you how to get into your work record book, and I'll show you how to pull that up.
All right. Let me send you that screenshot of the XP bar real quick.
Alrighty, perfect. Okay, so you're good on that. Definitely meeting the requirements for the full XP. It looks like he just got logged off. What the fuck you got going on, dude? I'm gonna wait for him. I'm gonna wait till he comes on back here. I'm gonna wait till he comes on back. Motherfucker got stuck with another motherfucking train. Shit, might as well fucking stay up. Welcome back in.
Yep. Sorry. Kind of disappeared me. Did you get that through?
I did, yes. I was saying that you definitely meet the requirements for the full XP bar. So now the next step for you is to look at where it says store on the top right hand corner. Just to the left of that, next to the black grocery cart, you'll see a button that looks like a backpack. You'll press on that. 3 menus are going to pop up. You're going to press the one that looks like an ID card, and then you're going to be looking for an option that has a black page in it. And if you press on it, you'll see that it says work record book. You're going to use it so that when you press use, it opens up. What I need you to do is I need you to take a screenshot of the last page of your work record book. And if you only have one page, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Sorry. So just to confirm, you said there's a button called the store, and on the left side there's a backpack, and it's the inventory. And then after that, what would?
Yeah, so you're going to press on where it says inventory, and then 3 menus are going to be opening up. You have your weapons, consumables, and then your documents. So you'll press on your documents and you'll pull up your work record book. That's the one that has a black page in it. That kind of just looks like a black paper.
All right. Yeah, I found it.
Alright, so open that up and then just take a screenshot of your most recent promotion or rank. So these are basically just log books of all your promotions in each faction.
Oh, okay. I got you, man. Let me send that through.
Alrighty. Yeah, go ahead and make sure it's the second page. So you always want it to be the last, most up-to-date page.
The last most up-to-date page.
Yeah, so for you that would be your second page in that book, because your first one is your older, past, recent promotions.
Oh, okay, I got you, brother.
There we go, perfect. Now, I'm going to throw up my 1071 training in progress macro there in the chat. You'll see that pop up in the blue. And oh, that's the wrong one. Go ahead and throw up all your macros. Just make sure that you got everything that you have that you should have gotten in orientation. I'll take a quick picture of that.
So all the macros that I did in this training before, do I put them all up?
Yeah, so just put all them up in the chat so I can take a quick picture of them.
All right, cool.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Those are looking really good.
Awesome.
So let me just take a quick picture of that real quick. Dumbass bitch. Fuck, dude. Bitch ass, hoe ass motherfucker. Come on, man. Alright. This shit's gonna fucking. I gotta fix my fucking shit, man. Alright. And then during your orientation, do you remember who did your first initial intake?
During what? I'm sorry.
So when you first joined and you got your macros and everything for the first time, do you remember who did it?
Yeah, I believe it was the Will guy or Johnny Sims, one or the other.
Alright, I imagine they went over all the roles and everything with you, faction-wise, and went over with all the details and all that.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Alrighty, perfect. I'm just going to touch base with that for you. I'm going to send you a couple flyers there on Discord.
Yes sir.
A little bit of a cheat sheet here, just so you know what to expect going into your further ranks as you progress. Right now what we're doing is your green to white, so you'll see there on the last one that I sent you the requirements and the process that you have to complete in order to do the rank up that we're doing tonight. And then going into your white, you'll see that your next process is going to be your white to blue. So this is a good reference point that you could always look back on, so you know what to expect and what you need to do in order to get those promotions. And then just the general rules and everything here, as well as the code system that we have. I'll touch base with you on that real quick before I send you the link to your test. Before I send you the link to your test, we're gonna go over that verbally, but let's look at the flyer that I sent you. Welcome to Malibu Medical Alliance. That's the first one I sent you, I believe. You'll see there that it says code system. You got code yellow, basically just means report to floor 2. You got code orange, any available staff is to report to floor 1 to fill the desk here in the hospital when you see that posted in the chat. And code purple is another request to fill the desk, but typically for another situation where there's a situation that calls for higher ranks to control the lobby, basically when there's any type of disruptive behavior or anything that makes it hard to basically maintain the lobby as we're trying to do our jobs. So you have a quick reference chart for that as well. That is going to show up in the blue chat that you see when you use your macros to clock in and clock out, basically to show that you're going on break and such. That is known as the Flobby chat. And you may also be familiar with the Freg chat. That is another department-wide communication that we have. It's just not our main communication, so you can still use that for any type of off-topic communication, but you're still expected to use it professionally. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. And then we'll go over the faction roles, touch base with that real quick, even though I'm sure you went over it briefly during your initial orientation. You got MD1, refusing to provide medical assistance, basically just refusing to provide medical assistance, whether it be CPR, selling medkits, or selling pills, without a justified reason, and there's no threat to the medic's life. So, basically you're expected to do your job, and if you refuse to do so without any reason, and you're not in a dangerous situation or anything like that, that can lead to a punishment of 1 reprimand. 3 reprimands will automatically get you dismissed from the faction, so just be careful with that as you go, as you progress in the future, which I'm sure you won't have a problem with as long as you're aware of what you should and should not be doing.
Yes, sir.
So MD2 is providing medical aid during dangerous situations. That is something that you don't want to do. So stay wary of dangerous situations and when you're providing medical aid, because that can lead to a warning. It's a common thing that does happen every now and again. That would be any type of situation where you're selling medication or resuscitating somebody during an active shooting, any type of escalating conflicts outside of the hospital, because real quick I'll explain this to you as well. Once you do get into your white scrubs, you'll be required to start completing what are called CPR runs, which are daily activities. I'll go over that schedule with you briefly towards the end as well. But during CPR runs, stuff like that, you got to be aware of those situations. You cannot be providing medical aid in any type of situation that's going to be threatening to your life.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
And then you also have MD3, compliance with project rules. All medical personnel is expected to follow all established rules within the faction, as well as within the state of Malibu here in one state, which you can also refer to Discord for those roles in the main Discord one state server. You'll see the faction roles. If you scroll to the very top, you'll see PD, medical roles, and then you'll see the state violations as well. Just a good reference point to look back on every now and again. Moving on to MD4, you have improper RP behavior. That's just your overall behavior and conduct. Failing to follow RP rules when interacting with players, or communicating with faction colleagues here within HP. punishment of 1 warning.
Yes, sir.
Moving on to MD 4.1, you have disrespectful behavior altogether in general. Any type of disrespectful behavior can lead to 1 reprimand or dismissal at leadership discretion.
Yes, sir.
And then you got MD 4.2, non-compliance with orders, failing to follow leadership roles or to obey the chain of command. Punishment of 1 reprimand.
Yes, sir.
MD 4.3, assault on civilians. You can't be using your taser, which you'll eventually obtain. As you go into your white scrubs, you'll gain access to a taser. Any weapon, or even your fists, any assault on a civilian or anybody for that matter without any good reason behind it will lead to a dismissal.
Yes, sir.
And then we'll speed up here real quick. MD6 is your criminal activities, so this is a big one as well that leadership likes to preach because it is common. Criminal activities, so you got association with any type of gang members, committing major crimes such as theft, vandalism, murder, or joining factions during activities where, joining events, basically any type of criminal events such as harbor heist or, army raids, which I'm not sure if you're familiar with that. Do you have any
Yeah.
experience outside of HP, or are you like almost completely new to everything here?
I do got experience outside of HP. I just got into HP after I was kind of done with all that.
Okay, nice. So it's a good change, definitely a big change of experience.
Oh, yes, sir.
So one thing to keep in mind with MD6 is that you can physically speak to a gang member, but typically that's only really like when you're behind the desk here on floor 1 inside HP, selling your medkits, pills, and such. You can hug, you can handshake if it's somebody that you know. Keep it professional, keep it respectful.
Oh, yes.
Watch how you carry yourself. But anything beyond that can be considered an MD6, which is a direct association with that gang member, and that will lead to dismissal.
Yes, sir. Gotcha.
Use of service vehicles, moving on to MD7, use of service vehicles for personal reasons, basically self-explanatory, punishment of 1 warning. And then you have use of personal vehicles for service-related reasons. So any type of duties within HP, you're expected to use the proper vehicles by following the proper chain of command. So with that being said, you're not expected to go down to floor 0 and spawn a vehicle without the proper permission from a higher ranking member here, that being a white coat or higher.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
Then you have your last roll, which is MD8. It's posted up as unauthorized recovery notes. Basically, that just means that any type of internal communications, any type of internal documentation is not to be shared outside of the faction with anybody that is not actually medical personnel.
Okay, I caught everything else, but what were you saying? The first start of it? Sorry.
No, you're good, my bad. So, MD8, unauthorized recovery notes. Basically, it's just sharing any type of internal communication, major announcements, or any type of paperwork or anything such, anything along that nature outside of the
Yes,
hospital
sir.
with anybody that's not necessarily medical personnel.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Alright. So now that we got that over with, you could always go back and refer to these as well. It's basically the medic's Bible is what a lot of these trainers like to call it, which is probably what I'll start calling it as well. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you a link to the test in order to get your white scrubs. But before you open it, before you touch it, we're going to go over it verbally, make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. It's going to be very quick, nothing too complicated. And then that should be the last thing that you have to do, and we'll get you situated with all your paperwork, and you'll be good to go.
Sweet.
Alright, so now going into the verbal test. Your first question is a true or false answer. Question 1. You can enter and exit through HP's front door. True or false?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that question? Sorry. I was a little distracted.
So moving into the verbal test for your green and white promotion. Your first question is a true or false answer. Question 1 being, you can enter and exit through HP's front door. Is that true or false?
True.
So that's actually false. One big thing that you also have to keep in mind as well is that when you're entering or exiting the hospital, you're expected to use the elevators to go down to floor 0 and either use a personal vehicle or to go out the garage physically. You'll see that as you come out the elevators, it's to the left near the restock closet, and that's going to be the yellow circle.
Yes, sir. Sorry. I forgot someone mentioned that to me earlier. I just completely didn't even remember that question. Sorry.
It's all good, no worries. Moving on to your second question, another true or false answer. You can use HP's front parking lot. True or false?
That is false.
Yes, sir, you got it. Moving on to the third question, true or false. You are allowed to use your guns while off the clock.
That is false.
Awesome, good job. Alright, yes or no question. Moving on to the next one. Are you allowed to partake in gang events? Yes or no?
That is a no.
Yes, sir, you got it. So, gang events are things that you are not allowed to attend. Admin approved events you are allowed to attend. So that brings us to the next question. Pretty much just gave the answer, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Are you allowed to partake in admin events? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, perfect. Moving on to the next one. What is MD1 and the sanction? Your options are 1. Refusing to restock on meds, dismissal. 2. Refusing to provide medical assistance, 1 reprimand. Or 3. Refusing to train, 1 reprimand.
Refusing to provide medical assistance.
You got it. Moving on to the next one. What is MD 4.1 in the sanction? Your options are 1. Disrespectful behavior towards any player, 1 reprimand or a dismissal. 2. Running out the front door, 1 reprimand. Or 3. Refusing to follow orders, 1 reprimand.
Refusing to provide to a player.
So that's actually going to be the disrespectful behavior towards any player, which leads to either a 1 reprimand or a dismissal. So that would be your first option there.
Gotcha. Yes, sir.
And that's covering MD 4.1.
MD 4.1.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Alright, moving on to the next question. When a patient comes up to you, what should you do? 1. Run to floor 2. 2, greet them with your macros, or 3, shove pills in their face?
The macros.
You got it. Here's a big one. I think this is definitely important, especially when you're first starting out. How long is your medical restock cooldown? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the question?
So the next question is, how long is your medical restock cooldown? 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 20 minutes?
15 minutes.
Perfect, good job. And then last question, how often is your salary? Every 10 minutes, every 20 minutes, or every 30 minutes?
This one, I would have to say 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes.
Yes, sir. Alright, so you did good on the verbal test. You can now refer to the link that I sent you, open that up, complete it, and then the only thing I need from you is a screenshot of your test results when you're done.
All right, awesome. So I can go ahead and get on that.
Yes, sir. Take your time, and then let me know when you're done with that. And just make sure you send the test results over to me on Discord.
All right. Yes, sir. I got you.
Alrighty, perfect.
Thank you.
Is anybody on that could come upstairs and verify my macros?
Josh.
Yes, sir. Be right there.
If anyone's available, please come to floor 0 and help us despawn these vehicles. Yeah, we got it. No, never mind. Yeah, shit,
Tap in 40.
Alright, I have sent that screenshot to you if you got it.
Yes, sir. You're good. You passed and everything. And the only thing I'm going to cover now is just to touch base with you exactly what you need to be doing once you do go into your white scrubs, what you'll be needing to do to go from your white scrubs to your blue scrubs. So in order to go into your blue scrubs and rank up from your white scrubs, you'll need to attend a CPR run with the emergency department. Those emergency runs for CPR are scheduled every day throughout the week, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You have 4:30, 6:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m., and then the final one would be your 10:30 p.m. You have to only attend one of those. And then try to remember that it being your first CPR run, what you'll need to do as well is to make sure that someone with the emergency department does a quick macro test with you, which takes about a minute to complete. It's only just a quick clarification more than anything to make sure that you understand the important macros that you'll be using on those CPR runs. And then you'll also need to cover your attendance for a taser training. The command and support department actually covers that. We have a doctor here named Dr. Solo and another doctor named Miss Lady. Very nice people. They're typically the ones that lead those trainings, so keep an eye out on those announcements. You also should be able to do your role setup. Are you familiar with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as far as Discord goes, if you look at One State US Factions, you do have access to that server on Discord, correct?
Yes, sir. I believe so.
Because on Discord you should have two. If you look at the title of the servers, you have One State USA, and then you have one that specifically says One State US Factions.
Yes, sir. Do you mind if I go check real quick? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, go ahead. This is pretty much the last thing that you gotta do. Just do a quick role setup so that way when you go into your white scrubs, there's a smooth transition into everything. And you'll notice that once you get these done, you'll have access to our faction communication with all the forums, all the channels, and everything that you'll need in order to keep track of all the schedules and all the events.
So good to check that right now.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, all right, bet.
Gosh darn dumbass macros. How the fuck am I freaking on here for 45 minutes already? Holy shit. $14,000. Oh shit. Ba-da-da.